Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you all are doing good. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is KG. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like and share with your friends and family. And if you're my old and returning subscribers, much love to you all. I appreciate you for coming back. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I wash and preserve my salmon fish if I don't want to be going to the store to be buying it slice by slice or one piece at a time. So I buy it in bulk. Obi helped me to buy it in bulk. So I'm going to show you how I clean them thoroughly and season and also freeze them and keep them fresh all the time whenever I want to use them. So if you're interested to see how I do it, keep on watching. So as you can see here, this is a whole fish that has been cleaned and cut from the store. And of course, when you take it home, you always want to rewash your fish before cooking or freezing it. So for some reason, the head always have smell to it, but it is fresh, but I don't know for some reason. But once I use lemon and salt to wash it, the smells just vanish. So in this bowl here, I'm going to be putting some lemon and salt to soak in the fish for a while, to just rinse it so that all the skin, the dirt on the skin and all the I'm going to use my hand to rub it in with the salt, in the salt water and lemon, just for every side of it to be coated and rinsed out with the lemon that I put in the water. As you can see, the water has changed, is not as clear as it was. So after rubbing it a bit and maybe like 2 minutes, I'm going to pour it back in the sink. My kitchen is pretty small, so I wash my sink to do whatever I want to do in there. So I'm going to pour it back in the sink and get another water to rinse it one at a time. So I'm just kind of pouring water over it to rinse it the second time before I start rinsing it one at a time until I'm done with everything. So I'm just washing it, rinsing out the salt and lemon water that I used to soak it in the beginning. That's pretty much what I'm doing here, and it's really clean at this moment. So that's what I'm doing here. So when I'm done rinsing the fish, the remaining drop in the lemon, I'm going to be squeezing it on just the head alone to totally get out the smell that I don't like. The smell is not like smell, but that's just how I've been doing and I'm used to it. So it's just the head alone. I'm going to be putting the lemon just before I use a paper towel to pat it dry so that I can season it, because I just rinsed it out, so the water is in the tray. I'm just using a paper towel to pat them dry like I said before I put my seasoning. So to season it, I'm going to be using some chives and my fish seasoning. So because the chives is not that smooth and the fish seasoning is a little bit smoother than it, I'm going to be putting it in this my cute little blender. And this is the fish seasoning that I normally use for my fish whenever I want to make my fish. So for this, I'm going to be adding the chives and blending it together in this little blender. So as you can see, I just blended it together and I'm going to sprinkle it on both sides of the fish. So I'm just going to sprinkle it on the first side, then flip them over and make sure the both sides are coated with the seasoning. So yeah. So the first side is well coated with the seasoning just the way I want it. I'm going to go ahead and flip them all over to get the other side well coated with the seasoning as well. So since what I blended was not that enough, I don't want to start blending another one. I'm just going to put the normal fish seasoning directly on the remaining one, just like that, without the chives. The chives are there, but it was not enough, and I don't want to blend another one. So that's why I'm putting more fish seasoning directly on the other side of the rest. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in the Ziploc bag one at a time. This is a sandwich bag, okay? The fish is really big, so it's very hard for me to fit two in a bag. So yeah, I'm going to just put everything in a Ziploc bag one at a time. The one that can go 2 in 1, I'm going to do it and put them in the freezer. In the bag, there are some that the sandwich bag could not take more than one because it's really big, and the smaller size. So the egg on one, since whenever I'm going to do the egg, I'm going to support the egg with this, so it's in a big Ziploc bag. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the freezer. Here I was just trying to look for the last salmon fish I have in the freezer so that I won't miss the new one with it. So when I got that out, I'm gonna create a space for the new salmon. So I'm just gonna be putting it right at the corner of the freezer. I think I still have more old one at the bottom, probably the head of the last one that we bought earlier. So yeah, I couldn't just do that, but that was the only one I saw at the top of the fridge. So yeah, this is the end of this video. Whenever I want to use it, I'll just bring it out, defrost it, and bake it. I found out that baking it is really nice and tastes yummy instead of stir frying. And this is a meal that I made with it. It came out good. This is another meal that I made with it, with some veggies and mashed potatoes. All I did was just brought it out from the freezer and defrost it a bit before I put it in the oven to bake. And it will come out nice and still taste fresh as if you just got it from the store. So yeah, that's how I normally wash and preserve and make my salmon fish. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to give me a like. Give me thumb up, like this video, give me a comment down below, like and share with your friends and family. I love you all for watching this video. Thank you once again. You all stay safe and blessed. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye bye.